When you think about Mamdani, the president and his team have expended effort. Some of this happened while you were gone. You probably missed some of it, but they've been trying to get Cuomo elected. I mean, we don't need to put a fine point on it. They want to stop Mamdani, partly because of their own personal wealth concerns, but also they love New York City and they don't want a socialist mayor. Do you think that there's what are the prospects? Do you think at this point that there'll be a plan to get Cuomo the victory?
I don't know. I don't know. I've not talked to the Trump team at all about this. The only conversation I had with the president was when I encouraged him to try to get Curtis Sliwa out of the race, and he was not a
Yeah,
big fan of Curtis. He was like, "That guy's just a
yeah,
novelty candidate." That was the only conversation I had. It was back in
yeah.
July. So I can't speak for the
You
president
got
or his
any?
team.
Can you what could you offer? What could you offer Curtis?
What could it doesn't
Take
matter
take him
because
on
they're New
tour
York
with you?
Republican. All kidding aside, he doesn't want to drop out. B, they have this weird thing like
Yeah,
if you don't run a candidate,
yeah,
then you're not allowed on the ballot the next time. It's like this
yeah.
goofy, weird New York City thing. I don't
Well,
understand New York City politics.
he could stay on the ballot and just say, "Don't
I
vote for
know,
me, vote to."
of course. He should
Yeah,
drop out. That's a no-brainer. It's 15% that would get freed up ish based on the polling, right? But
yeah,
he's not. He's not looking like that. The whole thing is just a
yeah,
catastrophe, and it looks as if Mamdani is the likely favorite to become the mayor of New York City.
yeah. And at that point, do you agree with the analysts who say he'll be the face of the Democratic Party for a while, and it'll be tough for other
Maybe, probably.
Democrats?
I don't know, man. Well, it will be the
Yeah,
face, yes, but the tough. I'm trying to
yeah,
warn people, you don't want to run against economic populism properly articulated. I'm telling you
yeah,
that from the left. Now, thankfully, they're totally insane on trans crime and border. So, politically, that's easier to run against. But man, it takes very little political skill to say, I'm going to take from them to give to you. Vote for me, so I
yeah,
take from them to give to you. It's what I call the dark triad of economics. Vote for me, so I take from them to give to you. I don't want to live in that country, man. And it will
yeah,
it will replicate itself, especially to kind of complete the circle. You have a generation of people that own nothing and are not happy. They will look for politicians that are kind of in that dark triad of political economics. Vote for me, so I take from them to give to you. Whew.
What do you
That's
think would
sinister
happen?
stuff.
I know you're busy, but if I took time and flew up here and you and I went to a Mamdani rally together, what kind of reception do you think you would get there? Like just standing
Oh,
in the
quite
crowd with me?
negative. I mean, I wouldn't be able to last
Yeah.
30 seconds. However, all kidding aside, if I could pull off a disguise, I actually would love to go as just a citizen
Yeah.
and learn.